Welcome back to Ferocious Education, this is Ed. Today I'm going to be talking about Vinco Ventures once more, as per basically hosted on my Twitter post. BBIG has basically gone with the most votes so far, so we're going to give this one a quick update. So I did a video on it back on the 7th, so it has been a week. There hasn't been much news from the news part side of things. We still have Cryptide to enter into agreement to raise $42 million in common equity and convertible debt. And this is basically to set ways for the coming in Cryptide ticker. And overall, we're not seeing much news coming in other than basically their redeemable notes and just moving over for the new IPO and then submitting their paperwork towards NASDAQ. On February 10th, 4 days ago, we also had basically a news saying Shaquille O'Neal's big game weekend party joins with Lemotive for worldwide exclusive live stream. So Lemotive to stream Shaq's Funhouse presented by FTX live on Lemotive, utilizing blended media cross-platform distribution strategy on stream, on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, and other top video platforms. Lemotive TV, or Lemotive, with a TV instead of TIF, very kind of interesting. Live stream to be featured on YouTube and Twitch through its exclusive distribution with Insomniac, my bad. And you're able to see that happened back into February 11th, 2022, so it's already done. And it is kind of just trying to get more attention towards their platform, as you get to remember. Vinco Ventures has multiple different companies underneath it, and their kind of brand is buy, innovate, and grow, and Lemotive is one of the companies that they hold. Additionally, they also have the ENFT.com, and this is a new thing that I just noticing on their page. It might have been before, but now they're highlighting it into the front. It says PayPal and Coinbase payouts are available now. So choose your preferred method for safe and secure payouts. And you can request payouts, and I'm imagining this is based on different marketplace options that they have, such as Nick Cannon resell, Bootsy Colonel Collins and others resell, Super Buddha resell, Karen Limited Edition, and resell of that, and Tory Lane's resell. So that's still available, and you're able to see now you can cash out your money through PayPal and Coinbase if you choose to do so. Now, we don't have any other things, but we do have a few interesting institutional buyers activity. So going on towards the institutional buyers, on the 10th, we see Mercury Funding Co. liquidating their entire position on the 10th of February. However, a few days before it, around 15 times bigger the position, Hudson Bay Capital Management added around 15,133,000 shares, around 10% of the entire company owned now by Hudson Capital Management. So that small disposition, or basically getting rid of shares, is very small compared to the others. Now you're able to see as well that Vanguard Group doubled their shares by around 110.9%. So that's good, and you're able to see multiple different additions from institutional buyers, signaling in that institutional buyers are very bullish into this one. This is all still on the 14th today. You're able to see many different names adding in before you're able to see kind of a wave of selling. But overall, today, there has been massive amounts of buying for this company from institutional buyers, and so it is very interesting on my side. Insiders, there's nothing much to talk about. There is some awards, selling exercises. That's just a general way in how these employees kind of get compensated. Fundamentals, we still don't have an update, as we didn't get the TTM or the 10Q form, which basically shows you the full year metrics of their profits. Before we move on towards technical analysis, if you would like to see more contents like this, make sure to click the subscribe button and leave notification buttons on for this channel, and don't forget to drop a like, and let's move on towards technical analysis. Now, from a technical analysis for BBIG or Vinco Ventures, there are a few things interesting that are happening. So on the moving average points, the 10 SMA just crossed about 30 EMA, but they're basically kind of touching one another. So it is an interesting point to have where it can literally go in either direction very fast and sparks that kind of almost explosion in a sense. The 200 SMA is above the 50 SMA, so that is a resistance at 418 and a support at 303 by the 200 and the 50 SMA respectively. On the average directional index, you're not seeing much of a pulse going in either direction, but the willing percent R showcases that this stock is currently just on the edge and entering in the oversold territories, suggesting that there is more supply than there is demand at the current time being. Now, if this changes, you might expect, and you would expect, the stock price to go higher, a little bit higher, to probably around $4, but it really depends on the timing. The MACD histogram is currently at the 0 level, and it's battling in, trying to go for a positive reversal. As you get to see, it had a positive reversal and then a negative one around early February, late January, and then it went for a positive reversal, rejected on first week of February, and currently it's battling in, trying to go for another positive reversal. Momentum is around 0.25 positive, so still positive, but still struggling. Stochastic fast and stochastic slow are all kind of dipping downwards, with the exception of one metric on the stochastic slow, suggesting that it is most likely going to see the support at 304, which is very close to it being right now, and it's not really a bad thing necessarily. Now, in terms of the moving average bands, currently, it is trading within the moving average bands almost perfectly. Moving average bands seems to be going a little bit downwards, which is a little bit of a point of concern, but you've seen it bounce right back multiple times before. It's expected to trade between 371 and 303 on the bottom. So if it was to be trading in the moving average bands, you can expect the 370s or 360s to be within reach in the next few days, as you get to see in this channel. Given that it actually trades as it did before, volumes are a little bit low at 16.2 million or 16.3 million, so quite lower than what you'd usually anticipate. Now on the Fibonacci retracements though, you're able to see that 1249 seems to be the top, so we're going to go from there, and 2013 would be the bottom, so we're going to go all the way down there. And on the Fibonacci retracements, a resistance is seen at 459, 610, 732, 854, 1027, and a support at the 215 mark. From a price line perspective, there is a critical support at 304, and if we do test it, 273 is within reach, and then 256, 235, and 213. Now, in terms of the supports, that kind of shows you a few supports below. Resistances, 342, 362, it jumps a bit higher to 409, higher to 445, 534, 555, 596, 683, higher to 774, 831, 933 to 955, and then higher to 1022, followed by 1106. Comes to the question to Ed, what do you think about this one? Well, it's definitely starting to look like there is a very strong support line, almost a trend line up here. So I do anticipate that this trend line would continue on and push on forward in this strong strength that is showcasing. Now, with the massive institutional buyers that we've seen in the last few days, I do anticipate that this stock is really showcasing a strong institutional buyer's perspective, and they're loading on it at this current time being. So you might actually start seeing that this might be a good investment in the medium to long term, as institutional buyers appear to be loading on this one. But what do you think about this one? Make sure to mention down in the comments below. Sure, subscribe and like, and have a wonderful day. Now, if you're still here on this video, make sure to drop down below and join our Discord. We have a lot of different things going on, including, for instance, members that gives picks for free. It's not pump and dumps, we just things we think about, swings, etc. We also have really exciting bots. You can actually use those ones. For instance, we're just testing out this bot, for instance, that gives you Fibonacci resistance points, activities, etc. And we have a bunch of free things, totally free. We run on tips here, and you can ask me questions, suggest stocks, etc. It's a really nice community that has been growing up very fast at a very good rate, and it's totally free. If you would like to join that one, feel free to do so in the description below, and have a wonderful day.